So welcome you all to today's recorded practice. My name is Doreen Murawski and I will be leading you in this practice today. Practice will begin with me sharing a song about summer. And as I share the song, maybe allowing yourself to just register the words of the song and maybe just noticing what the sounds, it might be the sound of the music, it may be the words themselves, but just noticing how that sound is being experienced by you and what sensations it brings up for you. The song I selected is an old song. It was written in 1972. It was written by Seals and Crofts, a band. And the song is called Summer Breeze. And as I'm recording this practice in summer, sights and sounds and smells and all that we experience through our senses in the summer is what's coming in my mind. So let me go ahead and share this now. And actually, just maybe even closing your eyes if it feels comfortable for you as you're listening to the words of the song.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune, and I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, all care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking and the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
As we shift to not listening to the music in this moment, just tuning in to maybe what's resonating for you as we move away from that song and shifting more into this present moment for you. So we talked about paying attention to little details and allowing them to register in the body, in the mind, and what sensation it brings on an emotional level. As we go through the practice today, I'll be inviting you to be paying attention in very small details of what is available for you in this moment, in wherever area that you are choosing to practice. So beginning, if you have not already closed your eyes, maybe allowing the eyes, if you have closed them, maybe just allowing the eyes to open gently and taking in the sights that are available to you in whatever species that you're practicing in this moment. And through our visual perception, just registering the sights that are around you. And noticing what types of feelings that is evoking that as you are experiencing this space through sight. And maybe just pausing in this moment to just one sight that is available to you in this moment. In a curious way, observing whatever that you have selected and allowing it to register. And then observing whatever feelings may be associated with allowing that one thing in the sight vision. Or maybe your mind's telling a story. Maybe it's an object that was given to you or you collected somewhere. Just noticing where the mind is and wherever it is, come bring back to this moment and just experiencing what feeling is coming up as you're registering that. And maybe even just notice that if you are gifted with sight, just allowing even that notion that you can actually observe through your visual perception the world around you in this moment. And then when you're ready, closing your eyes or averting your gaze to neutral position. And now moving slowly into experiencing this space that you're practicing in through the sense of sound. Aside from the sound of my voice, what other sounds are with you today? You may be noticing sounds that are more distant and sounds that are closer by. Experiencing those sounds, if that's possible for you, as part of this current moment experience. There may be even sounds that are available to you that are that it kind of even allow you to detect what season you're in. If you're listening to this in the summer, you may hear someone mowing grass outside, or maybe it's the sound of birds. You have a window open, or sound of air conditioning. Whatever it is now, just picking one sound and allowing the mind to anchor squarely there in this moment. Again, knowing anytime the mind has wandered is a mindful moment of noticing where the mind is and an opportunity to practice the skill of bringing the mind back to this current moment as you can, and using sound if that's available to you as an anchor to what sounds are here right now in this moment. Again, knowing that there's no need to rush through this experience of sound, but an invitation to allow sound to be an anchor to what's here right now. And noticing maybe even sounds, if you kind of in that detailed way, just even allowing the mind to just focus on the sound as it's being received and the sound as it exits before maybe even a sound comes in. And knowing that any time during this practice of whatever I'm inviting you to consider in the moment is not available or is not working for you, it's fine to then allow your mind to rest on another sensation that is most available to you in this moment. In this moment, resting with the sounds and slowly and gently allowing the sounds to fade more in the background. As you slowly switch your attention, if it's available to you, to smells. Is there any smell that is part of your current moment that are available to you to sense in this moment? There may be, there may not be. But just allowing the mind to maybe in that subtle way to say, what scents in smells are here for me in this moment? Maybe there's a smell of some foods that are elsewhere being prepared, or something that's right in front of you. Or maybe even moving your skin, your hand close to your nostrils. Is there something that you can smell through your own skin in this moment? Then again, if this is not available to you, no worries, just allowing the possibility to emerge and then inviting a different sensation that is more readily available to you. Now slowly allowing awareness to come back to the body as it's sitting here and the experience of the body in this moment through the sense sort of that's more tactile. So through the sensation of what can be felt as a physical sensation through the body. So maybe starting with feeling the body as it's maybe in a resting place, a resting spot, and just feeling what it's like to be this whole body as it's finding a resting place and inviting a pause in your day. Maybe sensing points of contact the body's making with the earth beneath it. Maybe allowing a deeper exploration of senses in the body by just choosing one spot of the body to focus the mind on in this moment. Maybe it's the experience of the hands. And just experience the sensations as the hand are they as they are, exactly in this moment. Noticing where the hands are resting, whether there is a sense of temperature in the hands. Maybe a temperature that's cool on one side and warm on the other. Or a sense of texture. The hands are touching something. Or maybe there's even a vibration that you're aware of in your hands. Or whatever body part that you have chosen to focus on in this moment. And knowing even as the attention is resting there, the sensation may change. Moment to moment, sensations may be different, even in this one area that you're exploring now. And again, knowing that the mind may be wandering again. And that's okay. Just allowing the mind to notice what's happening. And if it's wandered to a moment before now or after now, just inviting it back right here now in a gentle, compassionate way. And now moving the awareness, maybe to the sensation of the body as it's breathing. And allowing the mind to rest with this sensation of the body as it's breathing. And what sensations may be experienced just in this breath. And now as we move to a few moments of silent practice, inviting you to stay with the breath or to continue experiencing this moment through whatever sensation or sense is most available to you in this moment. And then I will circle back in just a couple of moments and bring us back together for a couple more moments of guided meditation before I close the practice. Returning now to a couple more moments of guided practice before I bring our practice to a close. Relishing this intentional moment of creating a pause in your life. Resting in whatever sensation brings you to this present moment. Knowing that any moment is comprised of the many details that bring us squarely here in this moment now. Whether we are gifted with a full sense of senses and being able to have sights and sounds and feelings and smells that make up each moment. And sometimes just paying attention to these little details and then even how they're registering within us on an emotional level can enhance each moment, the quality of each moment. Just knowing the fact that we are here experiencing them is an amazing moment. A moment that passes that will never be again. As I started today's practice with music, knowing that music can also enrich our lives and invoke all kinds of sensations that are actually part of this moment, because our feelings are always part of this moment, even if it is our thoughts that are about what came before or what's coming after. The feelings it evokes are part of what's here right now. So as I move to close the practice, just encouraging each of you to know that this ability to tune in and to pay attention to what's here right now is something that we can allow ourselves to do. If we notice that our mind has moved to someplace other than where we are. So as we move to end this practice, maybe welcoming an opportunity as you go through each day just to pay attention, even if you just remind yourself in just a moment to look around, to see what you see, to hear what is there in that moment. Maybe even offering a smell. What is here that allows me to know about this moment right now? Or other things that are available through our senses. Sometimes dropping right there into using one of our senses can help us connect to then allowing that opportunity of presence to be more part of each moment of our day. I'll now bring our practice to the close by ringing the tone 3 times. And again, thank you all for tuning in to this recorded practice and trusting me as your guide. I wish you many, many moments of mindfulness throughout your day. And I invite you to stay here right now with your eyes averted or gaze or eyes closed. And then just allowing, when you can no longer hear that tone of the 3rd time, to really slowly move back into the day ahead of you. And maybe offering a sense of just gratitude for being here in this moment. And allowing to see how that feeling is then transferred you as you can move back to whatever you're doing next.